Did you know that, even though we can't control who comes into our lives, the choice of who we let stay is entirely ours? When it comes to money, how we handle a little says a lot about how we handle a lot. Believe me, the abundance we spread comes back to us in a surprising way. I spent a good part of my adult life immersed in the world of personal finance and personal development. I've read many books on the subject, have a degree in finance, and built a solid career, working 9 to 5 in this area. Not only that, I started my own business, managed to quit my fixed job, and dedicated myself 100% to my project. I even took a sabbatical year with guaranteed payment, and when I returned, I got a more flexible work schedule that allows me to be light, calm, and stable while achieving my financial goals. If there's something that has allowed me to live with this freedom and comfort, it's smart financial management. I don't want to sound arrogant. I'm still in my 30s and know I have a lot to learn. But I can say that I have a healthy relationship with money. Even in tough times when my salary was much lower, I could still live comfortably. People even thought I earned more than I actually did because of how I managed the little I had. I want to share some common mistakes that I often see, especially among close friends. They are always busy, yet continue to live from paycheck to paycheck, struggling to finance their dream life. Maybe you can relate or know someone like that. I know how hard it is to balance financial responsibilities and maintain a comfortable lifestyle. Sometimes we overspend because we are tired or want to reward ourselves after a stressful day. But here's the crucial point. Having control over personal finances is now vital to ensure a secure financial future. Small adjustments can make all the difference over time. Now, if you are living from paycheck to paycheck and you are fine with it, no problem. Life is about being happy, and if that's your way of living, it's okay. However, if you are tired of living with financial anxiety and want to achieve your dreams without this constant pressure, I can help you. Before, people used to try to keep up with the Smiths next door. Today, comparison is done through social media. We are spending money we don't even have to keep up appearances. The problem with not living within your means is that the habit of spending poorly persists regardless of how much you earn. If you think, if I earn more, everything will be solved, the debt will likely continue even with an increase in income. Personal finances are called personal for a reason. Focus on what you have and take good care of your money. The people you try to compare yourself to may also be drowning in debt or have a completely different financial reality than yours. So, stop comparing your life to others. Comparison can make you feel like your life is worse than it really is, diverting your attention from what matters, your financial and emotional well-being. Remember, taking care of personal finances is essential for a more peaceful and happy life. It starts by focusing on your own path, without worrying too much about others. Have you ever thought, how can I live below my means? And then comes the question of paying yourself first. This concept appears in books like The Richest Man in Babylon, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and The Wealthy Barber, making us reflect. When I read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I was uncomfortable with this idea. After all, how can we prioritize our own pockets when we have so many bills to pay? But when reading The Richest Man in Babylon, something clicked in my mind. The book explains clearly, and I realized that many essential expenses can be adjusted. Do you still want to buy the new car? How about switching from Mercedes to a Jeep? Or choose a 3-star hotel instead of a 5-star for the trip of your dreams? The important thing is to set aside a portion of your income for yourself before paying any bills. The recommendation is to save at least 10% of your salary before worrying about other expenses. Sometimes we are so concerned about immediate needs that we forget about the future. When financial challenges arise and we are not prepared, the situation gets complicated. Prioritize yourself. Set aside a portion of your salary to invest in yourself and your future. It may seem difficult at first, but the results are well worth it. If you have a 9-to-5 job and have access to retirement plans or contribution programs, take advantage. This money comes out automatically from your account, and you don't even feel it. But you can go further. Set aside 10% for an emergency fund or invest in a private pension. And here's something important. Having an emergency fund is essential. I like to call it a peace-out fund. Do you know why? Because if I find myself in a toxic situation, I can simply say goodbye without looking back. This gives me the security to deal with unexpected events without stress. Let's talk about debts, good and bad. Good debts are those that will help increase your income in the future, such as a student loan or a mortgage. As for bad debts, those impulsive purchases or expensive trips financed on a credit card. In the end, how you handle small amounts reflects how you will handle large sums in the future. And the company you choose to keep can either lead you to success or pull the rug from under you. So, choose wisely who stands by your side. Want to learn more about managing your money and having a healthy financial life? Subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's embark on this journey towards financial freedom, achieving your dreams and your soft life.